Good day everyone. Now we will be doing a Cisco switch upgrade firmware. So we'll upgrade the Cisco switch to a new firmware. So what we have here is a Cisco 2960X 48TS LL. So the current version for this switch that we have is 150-2 .ex5.bin, and we are actually upgrading this one to 152-2.ex 5 or 7. Okay, so it will be upgraded to 152.7.e5.bin. So how do we do that? What are the things that we need in order to do these things? So first is actually we need a TFT server so that the switch can pick it up and download it into switch. Then we need to set up the management port first so that you can use the TFT to communicate to TFT server. Then you need to connect a serial console port to the switch. So once it's it's starting to reload, you can see what's going on the switch. And then so we need the new latest firmware from Cisco, and the application, the FT application. Okay, where do we get those things? What are the things? What type of application that we will be using? So we can use the Open TFT server, which is a free and can be found on the source ports. So I copied the link, so it can be found on that site. And then on the firmware, you have to go to the Cisco and download the latest one. I think you might need some Cisco account in order to do that, or if you want, maybe you can search it in Google. Maybe someone downloaded it and share. I had no idea, but it's dangerous because you're getting it from unknown sources. Okay, so we run we install the TFT server. So once you install, it goes into one directory, which is that one. Then you run the standalone, but before running it, you have to go to the configuration. You have to set up what if you have multiple NIC in your laptop or computer. You have to define what particular NIC or IP address that you will be using, and where you can pick up or downloaded the file. So you have to define the home directory for the TFT. In my case, it's in drive D, and I'm using the other NIC, which has 1.50. On this case, I also pre-configured already the switch. The management port is actually configured as 192.168.1.97. So here I'm downloading this one. Since I have an account in Cisco, I'm able to download the latest version for this type of switch. Okay. So the reason for upgrading is that this current version that we have is there's a bug, and we need to restart it every 6 months due to that bugs. Okay, so I'll just skip this one. I already copied that one to the TFT home directory. So now we will connect now we'll connect to the switch using the putty. I know everyone knows what is putty. That's how you communicate through the through telnet. Okay, so what else do we need here? So most of it, that's the thing that we need. So this is putty, so I'll put 192.168.1.97. That's the configuration of my switch in the management port. Okay, so you type the password, and then you press you type enable, then you type again the password. Now here you check the current file, so you type dir slash all if you have multiple flash or drive in your switch. So here you can find the latest the current version, and it's actually on the you check the size if you still have available size to to download the file. So here you can see the version and the type of switch. This is important because when you get the firmware from Cisco, you need to you have to have matching model, or else your switch will crash. you know it will be corrupted and you cannot use it if you put a wrong firmware. So here, that's a version, and that's the model of the switch. So how do we start? So we start by typing so we open the TFT server application. It is there running. Then on the CLI you type copy TFT space flash. On my case, it's only flash. It's not flash 1, not flash 2. Now then it will communicate with now you need to put the IP address of the TFT server, the source name, and the destination name. Once you have there, just press enter, and then it will start communicating with the TFT server. It will download the file. You will see that there is exclamation. This means that it is starting to download. So it will actually take time to download. It depends on how big the file you are downloading to the switch. So see, there's exclamation, so it's keep on doing that one. So how do you know that it's actually working? I mean, was it really downloading the file? So in order to check whether it's actually downloading a file, then you need to open up another window. You connect another terminal, run another putty, so that you can see whether it's really copying the file in your flash drive of the switch. So here you can see it's continue downloading, continuous exclamation. So here I duplicated the the connection, and I make the IR. You can see it's keep on increasing. It's increasing, but it's not yet finished, so it will still continue. So once we downloaded, what is the next thing that we will do? So first we download the file, the firmware, into the switch. So once you downloaded the firmware into the switch, second thing that you need to do is to verify the checksum, MD5 checksum, whether you have the correct file that has been downloaded. So this one is a hash. So it's a checksum to verify the veracity of the file that you're downloading, or whether it's not tampered, or was it downloaded correctly. And then Third, you have to make sure that configuration registry is in the address of 0x 0 times f. Okay, so check if the config reg is on 0 times f. How you will do this one later, I will show you. After that, once you make sure that it's in 0 times f, now you configure terminal, and then you point the boot system into the new. It's still going on. Okay, so now you need to point the system bootable to the latest file that you just downloaded. After you verify that it's correct, after you do all the two to three, okay, so you indicate where it is located. If you have flash 1, flash 2, then you have to indicate those things. So that's the thing, that's the command that we will be doing later after checking the registry, config reg, and the checksum. So what else to do? Now we check first, is it still going on? Okay, so I'll pass forward this one. So we cut and pass forward, so it will be finished much more, so we don't wait that long. So now it's complete. Now it's time to see those the two files, the old one and the new one. Now we need to verify the checksum using the MD5 checksum. So verify /MD5 space / colon 2960x. So we just copy paste, enter. So we will move forward. That's it, complete. That's the hash, that's the one that you need to compare with the original checksum when you have downloaded it after from Cisco. And now we check the configuration reg if it is in the 0 times app. So how to do that? You just type show version, and then at the bottom you can find that at the bottom output there is configuration reg is 0 times f. Once you verify that it's correct, now it's time to go to the configuration terminal, and it's time to point the system, bootable system, to our new firmware. You notice that there is a switch all, but it's an optional. Switch all is used if you have a stackable switch and you want to upgrade the whole switch all at the same time. Well, if you have a production switch, you don't do this thing at all. You make sure that that you do some network maintenance on the switch, so it won't affect the operation of your company. So now it is pointing now to the new firmware, the new downloaded firmware that we have. How to check whether it's really pointed into that one? Then you can actually type show boot. Okay, when you show boot, it will show you the boot path. See, now it's actually pointing to the new downloaded firmware, the new Cisco firmware, Cisco Switch Firmware. Okay, then you have to save your running config to the startup, so when you reboot, it will boot up on the new firmware, because if you will not save, then it will still use the old one, right? So now you need to type reload. So once you type the reload, your telnet will be disconnected. That is why you need the console port, serial console, to be connected to the switch. So when you type reload, you will see the how it is being upgraded. So in my case, I connected the serial on my other computer, but I will show you the output of it. So it's done already. So this is the output. If you have a serial port connected, then this is the one that will show. See all of these things. So it takes time. It's not it will take time because it's upgrading the firmware. Once it's finished, now you can again telnet. So I able to telnet again. So I'm typing the password, and now we check the directory. So we still have the old one there, and then show boot. See, now it's actually booting on the new one, 152-7. Now it's time to take this thing out because it's a waste in flash memory to have it there. We don't need that one anymore because we managed to upgrade the switch successfully without issue. So how to delete? You type delete slash minus slash f slash r and the location of the file and the file itself. So that's the way you actually delete the file from the switch flash drive. Okay, once you have that one, so we copy this one, we type delete slash f force slash r location and the file name. Press enter, it will be deleted. When you dir, it should not appear there anymore. Okay, it's gone. So now we successfully do the upgrades. So that's straightforward. Hopefully it's just straightforward for everyone. As long as you have the right firmware, you will not have any problem in upgrading your switch. So that's it for now. Hopefully everyone learned something from this small tutorial, so that you can actually upgrade your Cisco switch. It's good to upgrade switch, especially if there's some bugs on it. If there's some security concern that might put your company in danger. So thanks everyone, hope you like it, and please do subscribe, like, and share this video so everyone can learn something from this tutorial. Thank you, and God bless everyone. Goodbye.